teams, huh?
Ja, can we live with that, Roger? Van harte welkom allemaal. Jullie was denk ik allemaal net wel gezien dat wij Sam Lammers de ruimte hebben gegeven om zijn persoonlijke onderhandeling op te starten met Atalanta Bergamo. Die is morgen niet bij de selectie. We gaan vooruitblikken op de wedstrijd tegen Emmen. Job, Omroep Brabant, wil jij starten? Goed zo.
How were the last few days with the first 3 points in the pocket?
Yeah, it's always important to win the first match or to win matches, because then you have a good week. You can use the last match to analyze, to improve, and the players are in a good mood, and they get self-confidence. They build up a good spirit in the team, and so it was very important to win. But now we know we played okay, but we also know that we have to do some steps forward now in the next matches, and tomorrow is the first opportunity to do it. And we prepare as well this week for the match tomorrow, and of course we want to use also our first home match to present ourselves, to show a good match, and of course we want to win.
Sam Lammers is leaving the club. He's in Italy. What do you think of that? That he leaves the club?
Yeah, I think the rumors there were from since maybe 5 or 6 weeks. So and some informed me really early that there's the opportunity for him to maybe to change the club and to make the next step for himself, and so he was really open with that. And I already said it here. I think 2 times. I appreciated his attitude after this offer of Bergamo, that he was still focused on PSV and performed well. He was on the pitch on Sunday. That was also the reason for that was that he was in a good condition and still focused on this club. But of course, I knew that maybe this week they will come a decision, and he made his decision. We have to accept that. I think it was also a good decision for the club. So if you don't want to extend his contract, of course, with 10 months left, of course, then you have to think about to sell the player, even if it is a good player. So I'm okay with that. It's now we have the challenge in the last weeks of this transfer window to find the right players to improve our squad.
Yeah, but aren't you disappointed that he's going to leave?
I'm not happy about that, because he's a good player and also a good person, but I'm not disappointed because I know the football business, it is like that. You always have to prepare yourself as a club for these kind of situations, and you have to see it as an opportunity. So of course he left, but we get some money for him, and so we can invest maybe this money for a good player. So I always focus on the opportunities, not about what is going wrong or what is the problem.
That good player is maybe Zahavi. We heard some rumors about him. What could you tell us about him?
Yeah, of course there are a lot of rumors, so I cannot say something about all the rumors, but of course I can say that he's a good player because I know him from China. He was one of the foreigners, the strikers. There are a lot of international players in China, especially strikers, because for the Chinese players not so easy to score goals, so they have to take the foreigners. And he was one of the best international players in China. And my opinion of him is very good, but we will see what the future will bring.
Do you think you have a big chance to sign him?
It's difficult to say for me right now. I'm not 100% sure if it's possible to sign him, because right now he's not free. So he's still under contract in China, so it's not so easy with these kind of transfers. We will see.
Last question. Before the European draw, did you ever heard of Enes Moura?
to be honest. I heard from Enes Mura because my former player Kevin Campbell, he's from Slovenia, so I know a little bit about the teams there, about Maribor and Mura. So I heard about it, but to be honest, I don't know. Right now, I don't know so much about the team. Only that they were strong enough to beat Aarhus yesterday, and that means a lot because Aarhus is also a physical, strong team. But at the moment, I have to say we are focusing on tomorrow because it's a very important match for us. And in the background, we prepare everything for Mura because it's really not easy to handle the situation, especially in the Corona times. And but the focus is on M.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Dankjewel Job. We gaan naar Robin Jongman. Robin, je krijgt de microfoon, want de mensen thuis kijken ook mee via YouTube en dan kunnen ze jou verstaan.
Yeah. There's nothing to say. Kind of expectation with Zahavi. From Zahavi about Zahavi, if he comes or not.
Right
There's
now,
no
I cannot say it now.
So it's not true that he's on his way to Eindhoven.
Please respect. I cannot. There are so many rumors about PSV Eindhoven, about players we will maybe sign, and I cannot explain to each player the position of the club. I think it's our player. When a player sign a contract for PSV, then it's our player. But before, you cannot be sure in the football business to have the player, especially in this category of players. So. What is 100% clear is that we need improvement for our squad because we give away a few players, and we have a good squad, but we hope we will play international this season, and then we need, of course, we need a few more players.
What could he add at PSV?
Maybe goals. Yeah, we lost goals with some, so we need goals. Huh? Of course, we have goals in our team with our young strikers, and but of course, I think if we lose a player who was in the starting 11 on Sunday, I think it makes sense to get a new opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Marco, heb je een vraag, jongen?
Ja.
Wacht even op de microfoon, dan kan iedereen meeluisteren. Die duizenden mensen thuis die graag jouw vragen willen horen.
There are a lot of what a pressure! What a pressure!
Ja, ja.
There are a lot of questions about his age. He's 33 years old. Yeah, you're smiling, so it's not a problem for you, his age. Because when the club is...
No, I'm smiling because I already thought I answered the question, but of course we can talk about it.
Yeah, but he's 33 years old.
Yeah.
Can you compare the Chinese competition with the Eredivisie?
It's very difficult to compare leagues. I think the special situation in China is the mix between very, very good foreigners, 4 in each team, and 6 players from China. So there were different levels in the 3 teams. So that's the challenge, to bring that together, to have a clear idea how you want to play and to play as a team. So it is different to Holland and also to all the other European leagues, because you don't have this situation again here. So that's why it is difficult to compare the Netherlands league with the Chinese league or with each other league of Europe. So I cannot compare that, but I think if you are able to score goals in China and the most goals of all the international strikers, then it's also able to score these goals in Netherlands. And also if you score goals for the national team, it's also possible then to score goals in each team, I think.
Marco, we hebben nu 5 vragen over een speler beantwoord die nog niet bij ons is, die ook niet in Nederland is. Zullen we doorschakelen naar Emmen thuis? Als je nou ja, ik wil graag aardig blijven, maar ik denk dat de trainer wel voldoende heeft gezegd over.
Okay.
Ja.
One more question about other transfers. You said we need a few more players. It sounds to me like the defender, the midfielder, and the striker. Is that true?
Yes, I think it's true that we are looking for good players for each part of the team. But we also have the situation. For example, right now I have only one left back in the team, one right back in the team. So of course, they are very good players. But of course, also with the players, sometimes it can happen injury or something else. And so of course, we try to use the last weeks to have a complete squad in any direction. Of course, we try to find players who improve the squad, maybe to improve the starting 11. But we also try to find players who have a lot of potential. We can develop them, and also for these kind of players, we have some space in our team.
Okay. Last question about Ihataren. You said something about him last week. How did he took the message in the training?
Yeah, very good. I already saw it in the match when he came in. So he was motivated. He was positive. That was very important for me, and also for him. And so also the trainings week was really good, and he was in a good shape and in a good mood also. So it's important also for the young players that they are, from their mindset, they are positive, and I saw that. So I already say it after the match on Sunday. We talked about it. He played well when he came in, and so everything is fine.
He trained well.
He trained well, yes.
Rick, jij hebt een vraag?
Ja, nog 5 over Eer onze Havi? Of Roger, you wanted maybe another goalkeeper also, maybe a third goalkeeper. Is that true, or is it?
Yeah, we lost two goalkeepers now with Jeroen and with Hidde, and I think we need 3 goalkeepers for our squad, because always also for the goalkeepers something can happen. We have a very good talent in the youth with Maxime De Lange, so he's with us in the training, but also the youth team, they need goalkeepers. So we try to find out how is the situation on the market, if we are able to find a good fitting third goalkeeper for our team, maybe with potential, maybe young. So we will see if it is possible. Maybe we can do it, but it's not 100% necessary right now.
Ja, we hebben gelezen dat zijn goalkeeper van Würzburger Kickers zou zijn journalist, aber das ist dann noch ein bisschen früh.
It seems like a lot of players are on the way to Eindhoven.
Yeah. See, they are all flying.
Hopefully they arrive.
All looking at the planes. You also look at the planes, or
on the planes?
Flight right out? Not yet.
No. I'm focused on my teams who are there.
How's the squad doing? Are there any injuries before them? Or?
No, we are still missing Guti, but he had a good operation on Tuesday. But of course he will be out for 3 months. And Armando also is in the rear, so we need also some patience with him. But all the other players are fit.
Guti will be out approximately 3 months, you said?
Yes.
Okay, that's a long time.
Yes, of course.
Could that make the situation of Jorrit Hendricks different, because he played last week 40 minutes, so that's a long time. Could that change his situation at the club maybe, or?
His situation is okay. I think he's an important player for us. Experienced player. Okay, last week he didn't play from the beginning, but nevertheless he's a good player. We have not so many players with experience, so it's not only my decision. So he's a good player. I'm happy he's here. If he's thinking for himself, maybe he needs a new situation, then of course he has to tell it to me. But right now I'm convinced. He's fine here with PSV. He showed it the last years. So he's from our own academy. So we will see.
Yeah, because I asked that because also for him there's some interest there. So many players are in the interest of other teams. But that's this period of the year.
Yeah, it's only the beginning. So I think the next 2 weeks there will be a lot of rumors because then the transfer window will end at the 4th of October, I think, or 5th of October.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to focus on my team, on my squad, and on the matches, because we have a lot of very important matches in the next days. So I'm a little bit independent of that. Of course, I'm always in touch with the sports director, and we discuss everything, what could be good for the club. So that's business as usual.
Okay, and sometimes a phone call to Israel. We'll see.
Dankjewel allemaal voor jullie aandacht, ook thuis. Roger, dankjewel.
Ja, dankjewel.
En we gaan dadelijk trainen om 3 uur, mogen jullie even meekijken. En dan zien we elkaar morgen in het Philipsstadion.
Oké, dank. Ciao.
Maar ik wil misschien dus nog 6 spelers.